Empire-level stamps made in USA right on the box, and builds its flagship level in Vietnam. That's not a rumor or a gotcha. It's printed on the country of origin label, if you know to flip the tool over and look. And once you've seen it, you can't unsee what happened to the Made in USA level. Here's the thing about a level. It's one of the oldest, simplest tools a person owns. A straight body, a little tube of liquid, a bubble. It has exactly one job: to tell you the truth. So there's something almost too on the nose about the fact that the labels on half of them don't. Walk into any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, and start flipping levels over. Stanley and Craftsman levels mostly come from overseas now. China, Mexico, wherever the line runs cheapest that quarter. Bosch builds its abroad too. Even Stabila, the German brand pros treat as the gold standard, is exactly that. German, made in Anweiler am Trifels, not America. And you'll pay $80 to $200 plus for the privilege of knowing exactly where it came from. The American-made level has quietly become an endangered species, and the brand you'd least expect is a big part of the reason. Empire. Empire level started in Wisconsin in 1919, a real century-old company, not a heritage sticker. Empire invented the monoville in 1947, the single tube bubble that's now standard on virtually every level sold today. It introduced the first torpedo level, the stubby one every electrician keeps in a pouch. For generations, it was simply the leading American level maker, out of Mukwanago, a town most people couldn't find on a map. And to this day, Empire's own website says it plainly. Its products are proudly made in the USA, built by over 200 people in Wisconsin. Then, in 2014, Empire sold to Milwaukee Tool, a division of Tektronic Industries, or TTY, a conglomerate headquartered in Hong Kong. That's the same parent company that builds Ryobi and most Milwaukee power tools overseas, a lot of it in China. But everyone was assured the Wisconsin plant would keep running. And here's the honest part. In a real sense, it did. Empire still employs those 200 people. It still makes genuine American tools. Its torpedo levels, for one, are stamped Made in USA to this day. But flip over its flagship. The true blue box level is the product Empire builds its whole identity around. The best Empire has to offer, in its own words. Pick one up at Home Depot or Lowe's, turn it over, read the country of origin labeling on the back. Retailer and marketplace listings put the COO label at Vietnam, and on some runs, China. The same brand that prints Made in USA across its marketing ships its signature level in from halfway around the world. Not the torpedo, not the squares. The one most people actually picture when they hear the word level. At $40 to $80, it sits squarely in the impulse buy range, roughly half the price of a comparable Stabila, which is exactly why it's the one most people grab. That's the trick, and Empire is far from the only one running it. A company can employ hundreds of Americans, make some tools here, wrap the whole brand in the flag, and still import the product you're most likely to buy. The FTC has a standard for this. Made in USA is supposed to mean all or virtually all of the product was made domestically. Significant parts, processing, and labor should originate here. A website banner doesn't meet that bar. A country of origin label does, and that label changes model by model. Made in USA on the website is not the same as Made in USA on the tool in your hand. The only thing that settles it is the COO stamp, and you have to flip the tool over to find it. So if you actually want an American-made level, not a story about one, an actual one, you have to get specific. And a handful of shops make it easy because they never moved a thing. Start with Crick Tool. Down in the quiet country of East Texas, Crick has been handcrafting wood levels since 1980. Laminated hardwood bodies, steel edges, the kind of level a mason hands down to an apprentice. Everyone is made in America. No overseas line, no asterisk, nothing to flip over and second guess. You'll find Crick carried under Marshalltown now, another name that never walked away from its trade. Then there's Mays. The brand goes all the way back to 1917, and it's built today by Great Neck Saw, one of the largest privately owned tool makers in the country. Mays still turns laminated American hardwood into levels right here at home, backed by a lifetime warranty, the second largest maker of wooden levels left in the United States. And there's Sands. Sands Level and Tool started in the 1890s, born from a Detroit bricklayer who just wanted a better masonry level. It's changed hands over the years and lives on now under Craft Tool, but it's still an American-made masonry level with more than a century behind it. Crick, Mays, Sands. And yes, if you want the Empire name, its torpedo levels and squares still earn it. Just not the box level with the flag on the marketing. One more trap before you go shopping, because this aisle is full of them. Johnson Level, out of Wisconsin, markets a Made in USA line and leans on it hard. But a lot of what Johnson actually sells is imported, and the shipping records back that up. Same lesson, different logo. The name on the front tells you less than the print on the back, which is really the whole point. A level has one job, to tell you the truth, and the industry that makes them has gotten very comfortable bending it. Not on the vial, on the label. A cheap import can still read level. What it can't do is be what the marketing says it is. The FTC's all or virtually all standard exists precisely because this gap between branding and reality is so easy to exploit and so rarely enforced. So flip the tool over. Find the country of origin. Buy the Crick, the Mays, the Sands, or the Empire line that actually earns the stamp, and let everyone else keep waving the flag while they build it somewhere else. Because in the end, the bubble doesn't care where it was made. But you might, and the only way to know is to look.